family that I started with, where they were immigrants. And we lived in a two-bedroom house with 3 families on 19th Street. And they were immigrants, and none of them, in fact, my mom never graduated from high school. My dad graduated from Trot, it was an old building a long time ago in Niagara Falls for maintenance. And my grandparents had elementary education, so they came to this country. They looked a little different, they spoke a little different, and we were prejudiced. I mean, they were discriminated at times. But they said to me that we live in a wonderful country, and if you get an education and work hard, that things would be possible for you in this country. And that wasn't always the case for me, and I'll tell you the truth. Even though I went to school to be a teacher, I got a bachelor's, master's degree. They were downsizing here with jobs. It was hard. I ended up working 21 years ago, 21 years at a place called Tulip Corporation over here on Island Avenue. Started off as a laborer. You can see how the machines, I bent up my fingers because in the old days they had hard rubber machines and it was hot. And I had heat stroke. I had burns, from sulfur burns. I had lead poisoning and different things that had happened to me, but I kept on going. I didn't give up. And in our family, I always like to tell this story. My grandfather was the doctor, and he used to say, he loved the story about the itsy bitsy spider. And although with his broken English, it was called the Inca Dinka spider. And the story went about the man. You come around, as you build the spider, come around with holes and you wash it down. And you say, it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get up. And I want to say that if I didn't give up, and you being here tells me you're a fighter, and you're not going to give up. And I never gave up. And if I didn't give up and keep going and working at it, and get that education, and work hard, and didn't let life knock me down, I wouldn't be in this job that I totally love as your representative in Albany. I never expected that for me to live my life, especially as this child that grew up in Niagara Falls in poverty, that I would be here. And for that, I thought it was very important that I come here. And I just wanted to say, God bless you guys, because you're here. That tells me you don't want to give up, that you want that education, you understand it, and you have people around here that are willing to help you. For me, I was very fortunate. I had family members around me to help me as I was always struggling. Keep going. Life isn't easy. I'm not going to be here and say life is easy, but keep going because everything is possible for you. You got to work hard and get that education. So keep going. Thanks for listening to me, and don't give up. Thank you.
Thank you.